Good morning, everyone. How are we doing today? Hi, Ewoki. Hello, Augie. I nearly called you Rock then, but I didn't. I don't know why I nearly called you Rock. I'm tired. Okay, it took me about half an hour to go to sleep last night after I turned off the lights. My brain just wouldn't shut up, and I woke up like 5 times during the night. Um, Weird dreams, man. My dreams last night were so weird. I mean, jeez. Augie, I nearly got slapped. Very, very close. Yes, but no, no slappies. I didn't do it. I admitted that I almost did it, but I didn't do it. So I am safe. By the way, we're listening to lo-fi beats this morning. Um, I know usually our morning music is a bit more energetic, but I'm going by a playlist of playlists here, and lo-fi beats is what we've got. So it's fine. Um, my brain is like, what are we doing? Hold on, let me have some coffee. All right. By the way, one more. This is my penultimate French press of the English butter toffee coffee. Um, Starting tomorrow, I'll be moving on to another flavor. Iwoki, lo-fi is perfect for you. It Lo-fi hip hop is really good. It's just it's got a beat to it. It's just it is a good, very very good genre. I do love it. I have to admit though, it did take a while for me to warm up to lo-fi. I'm like, when I first heard it, I'm like, yeah, it's not really for me. But now, it's more along the lines of, you know what, it's actually pretty good. It took a while. I will admit, it did take a while for me to warm up to it. But I like it. I like it. Okay, so sorry. Can you tell? I'm just so tired this morning. It's just, ugh. And I smell like Turkish Delight. Not exactly what you wanted to hear this morning, I know, but I smell like Turkish Delight. I got my Lush box the other day. And for those of you who don't know, I love subscription boxes. And I have two subscription boxes right now. The first one is my Gusto box, which is my recipe box, and I that's my evening meals for most of the week. So then, but my second box is my Lush box. And Lush is a company here based in the UK that makes gorgeous soaps and bath bombs and lotions and stuff like that. And this month's Lush box is Rose Garden. So they gave me a bar of soap that is in the shape of a rose, but it's not just in the shape of a rose. It's got a green base with green leaves curling up around a red rose that's made out of soap. Smells absolutely beautiful. So I used that to wash my hair this morning when I took a shower. It also contains shower gel that's rose scented and a few other things, including Turkish Delight scented powder to use after your shower. And yeah, it does actually smell like Turkish Delight. It is so so lovely smelling. Iwoki, you're not complaining. Turkish Delight is one of your faves. And Iwoki, you're sitting with some eye patches on, so smelling good, looking good, it's the spice of life. Yes. I get the Lushes, and Augie, you love Lush. Lush is wonderful. They try to be as environmentally friendly as they can, which is great. They're LGBTQ friendly, especially trans friendly. They go out of their way to make sure that trans people know that that Lush shops are a safe place for them, which is again fantastic. Um, and they are against animal cruelty, which and they put their money where the mouth is, you know? They not only say, yeah, we need to protect the environment, but they do things to help protect the environment as well, such as their recycling schemes. So if you have like an empty pot of that contains something that you got from Lush, you can bring that back to get money off of your next purchase, which is great. So I think one time I brought back like 10 pots, 10 empty pots of that contain stuff, and I think we got like a pound. I want to say it was like over a pound off of our purchase, which is great. It's fantastic. All they ask is that you rinse it out before you make sure that there's no product residue left in the container. That's great. Ewoki, you wish more brands were like that. Yeah, same. They're absolutely fantastic. They also pay a true living wage. They don't pay minimum wage. That's the government's living wage, They actually pay a true living wage, which is what, there's a group that goes, okay, this is what people actually need to, this is what people actually need to live on. And they base it off of, how much it costs for one person to buy food on average, how much rent an average place to rent is, how much, your average bills are for one person. And they go, okay, so this person, if it's just one person, they need to be earning this much per hour or this much per year, in order to, be able to live. And they follow that, not the government's minimum wage, which again is absolutely fantastic, and I love it. Okay, my friends, what are we doing this morning? That's a good question. As always, we are doing Work With Me live stream. We've got The Sims 4 just here, all over the place. Sims 4 will be running in the background. It is full of our subscribers and tier 2 members over on YouTube. So Twitch subs at any tier, YouTube tier 2 paid members or above. And we've got 7 people in the house so far. We have, yes, they're all ghosts except for one person. They've all died either from, one person died from freezing, one person died due to something else. I can't remember what that something else was, and all the rest were old age. So, it's good. So we've got Cody, who is Rock Your World 12's Sim. We have Rob Bobson, who is Jeeves's Sim. We've got Fleur, who is Shaz's Sim. We've got the wonderful Opting, who is, of course, Opting's Sim. We have Augie, who is Augie's Sim. We've got Sean the Wolf, who is Sean's Sim. And finally, we have Muir, who is, of course, my Sim self. And the way we do this is we have our warm-up session, which we are nearly finished. Then we do 20 minutes of focus, another 15 minutes, which is our break, where we chat about gaming news, pretty much anything and everything that we can, that pops into our brains. Nearly anything goes during our break time, as long as it isn't against Twitch and YouTube TOS. Or my own rules, which is very simply, be nice. Don't be a hateful asshat. That is basically my only rule in this channel. Don't be a hateful asshat. There you go. You can't get any simpler than that, can you? So we do this for 2 hours, 20 minutes of focus, 15 minutes of chatting and fun and relaxing. And at the end of the 2 hours, we take a lunch break, and then we come back at 2 p.m. UK time, do another 2 hours of work, and finish our day at 4. Augie, don't be a dick and be respectful. Yeah, that's, it makes sense. It's like those are if you live by those two rules, then you're going to be a really nice person, you know? It makes sense to me. It definitely makes sense to me. So, for those of you who are wondering, yeah, I've got the soul journey of every sim up right now, and the reason is because we all decided, everyone that's currently in the Work With Me house, we all decided that when our ghosts finish their soul's journey and get up to the Phoenix level or the Dreams Fulfilled level of their soul's journey, then um we will let our Sims be reborn as a kid, basically. Oh, thank you.
The tiles for your entire room.
It should have come in a bigger box than this. Wonder if it's gonna come in more than one.
That way you've spent will be on a carpet tile.
I'll complain if this is all I'm getting. Okay. Sorry, my carpet tiles, my office just arrived, but it's like 3 carpet tiles, and something's gone wrong. So I need to contact the carpet people and say, hey, why have I only received 3 carpet tiles? You know, I spent a lot of money on these carpet tiles, and the fact that there's 3 carpet tiles in here, yeah, that makes no sense. So I'm hoping that I've got another box coming, or else I'm gonna be complaining. But anyway, yes. So we've decided that as our Sims hit the Soul's journey, that they'll be reborn as a teenager, and they'll still have their same name. I'll still name them, their actual, their proper name, but they'll be a different sim, and I think that's a really neat way of carrying on. Of course, if they reach their soul's journey, and that person is no longer subscribed to the channel or a member on YouTube, then we'll just let them go. But it's a pretty cool way to do it. Okay, so let us go ahead. I need to get our timer set. 0 out of 6. And there we are, and let's get the timer started with our first 20 minutes of focus time. This is a time where we get our work done, we put our heads down, we focus, and we try. We try to get a little bit of progress done off of our to-do list. Jeebs, hi. How you doing, Jeebs? Glad to see you. You're just in time for our first focus session, Jeebs. Well done. All right, my friends, let's do this. And I'll catch up with you at the end of the focus. Jeebs, back to work. I feel ya. I feel ya. Let's go.
Girl power, bitches! I should have known such a colossal fuck-up could only be perpetrated by such a colossal dolt.
Okay, okay. So what I do What I do? Y'all saw the budgie, the swimming trunks, right? Hold on. Let me get that back up. Let me also pause the game. By the way, we have finished. Sean is freezing to death. Sean, why? Why are you? Okay, you're coming back in. You're good. You're fine. Okay. Anyway. Yes. So during the focus session over on Twitch, we got into a conversation. Also, hi Jessica. Officially welcome in. Glad to see you here. So yes, our first focus session is done. Now is time for not focusing, which you can tell I'm all over the shop. So I'm definitely not focusing. Because over on Twitch, we got into a conversation about. Hold on. About budgie smugglers, which is evidently a brand, an actual brand based in Australia. They do send their stuff over to the UK. This is all the ones that they've got, by the way. These are all of their new arrivals. I like the rubber ducky one. There's also one that's shrimp, which is kind of cool looking. But yeah. Let's see, what do we got? There's the rubber ducky one, yeah. Right here, we got the rubber ducky one, which is pretty cool looking. And then they also have a shrimp one, which is neat. Let's see, where's the shrimp? Here's the shrimp one. There we are. They got no wait, that's not shrimp, that is lobster. They got a pineapple one. They got a watermelon one. And where's the shrimp one? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by by swimming trunks. But yeah, oh yeah, there's the shrimp one. We got the shrimp one, or prawns, whatever you want to call them, right there. So yeah, they're like 40 British pounds each to buy. Probably plus shipping, but there you go. And Ewoki leopard print, nice. Jeeves has got to be the leopard print. Imagine Austin Power in Speedos. You like the jellyfish one, Augie? Jeeves, prawn to be wild. Oh my god. So, yes. Someone in Jeeves said, would I wear a pair of these and sensuously rub one of my new office carpet tiles while wearing, just like this, while wearing a pair of these. And I'll tell you what I'll do. Here is what I'll do. I am planning for my birthday to do a charity live stream, okay? And I will make wearing a pair of these while rubbing one of my carpet tiles. I will make that a donation goal. Augie, you stole that from the product description. Yeah, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me. So yes, I will do that. So my birthday is in August. Thanks for the slap, James. I will do that in August. How's that? Late July, early August. And we'll do a charity live stream, and me wearing a pair of these will be a donation goal with the carpet tile. Okay? So, hold on. I'm going to copy men's. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to post this link in the over on the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, Jeeves, the depravity, your poor heart. If you're not in the Discord, the link is there for you in Twitch. And the invite link for my Discord is also in my YouTube video descriptions. It's in every single video description, so it's easy to find. Just click the link, and you can join the Discord. But yes, I'm going to put the link to that website over on the Discord if I can find my Discord. And y'all can vote as to which pair you want me to get, okay? So I'll put it up in crew photos. Oh dear. I'm gonna at everyone. Y'all can see what I'm typing, right? Ewoki, you were saying you updated your book yesterday? Yes, Augie. Please do. I'm going to be reading your book today. During lunch break. So, or the one that you know, the bit that you posted. Looking forward to it. Okay. Also, the mixtape game is 100% on my wish list. It looks like such a good game. It looks like it reminds me a lot of you know, the Life is Strange series. All right, so let's see. Or what was it? The Lost Records? Lost Records. That's what it reminds me of, is Lost Records. Love that game. It was so good. Oops, I forgot to post that. That's fine. I'll do it now. There we go. It's like I knew I was forgetting to post something. Alright, so go here and figure out, and decide which one. Hold on, I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna say it, Budgie Smuggler. Shaz is gonna love this. Shaz is gonna love this so freaking much. Okay, there we go. There we go. I do need a new pair, a new, what's it called? I do need a new pair of swimming trunks anyway, so, you know. Might as well make fun. Or make things fun, right? Augie, you're saying in your stream last night, you know how smells can spark a memory? Yes. They're treating music as the same thing, but for your ears. And mixtape. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, definitely want to play that at some point. I've just got so many games right now. I have, just last night, I started, hold on, let me bring up Steam real quick. Um, well, the other night, I started playing a game in the evenings that I'm finding gets me, like, really snoozy. Like, it just makes my brain feel fuzzy, and I was almost falling asleep at my computer desk while playing this game last night. It's that relaxing. It's called Librarian. Don't know if you've heard of it, but it is the most stupid game. You are a librarian in a magical library, but you're just hired. You know, you're brand new library. You just hired. You go into the library first thing in the morning, and you find that there's all of these books, every single book in the library, and there's two floors to the library. All the books have been just thrown all over the place, on the floor, on the stairs, on tables. I also went Outbound, by the way. I really, really want this game. Hold on, is this on my wish list? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. But yeah. So, hold on, I've gotta check. Hell is Us. But yeah, that actually looks like it might be a pretty good game. Yeah, I'll add it to my wish list. See if they ever make a demo for it. But yeah, the librarian game is pretty fun. Here, yep, Librarian, Tidy Up the Arcane Library is what it's called. And it's a single player game. And yeah, you literally return books to proper places in the library. And this is the game right here. This is the game. Hi, McLeod. How you doing? Glad to see ya. McLeod 200 stream streak. Holy cow, McLeod. That is awesome. Uggy, you've noticed Lou has been playing Librarian. Yeah, this is like I said, it's pretty good. You just go around, you pick up stacks of up to 10 books. You just a stack of up to 10 books with you, and you put them on the correct shelf. Of course, the way to put them on the correct shelf, you can tell because when you get it in the correct place, the book glows gold, like you can see here. And there's every single book has its own name, its own every series has its own cover design. I mean, the developers really went all out with this. So once you get used to how it works, it's pretty simple. But you've got a letter at the top saying, it's been a total disaster, and it explains, you've been locked in the library. You cannot leave until you get all of the books put up onto the shelves in their proper places. And when you finish, you get pizza as a reward, And yeah, it's definitely a really, really interesting game. And by interesting, I mean you're picking up books and putting them on shelves, But it's so satisfying. It's absolutely satisfying. And as you go around, you get magical spells that help you with your task, So, yeah. McLeod, you're doing all right. You're off to get your bloods done shortly. Oh, yeah. Like Augie said, hope it goes all right for you. You probably haven't got any blood left. I'm sure you have enough to be able to handle the one more blood test. But yeah, hopefully it goes well for you, McLeod. And I like how the developers have given an AI-generated content disclosure. It says that The 4 assets in this work, 1 UI component, and 3 landscape paintings used as wall decorations, frames not included, were produced using additional AI for refinement, but none of them were created by AI from the ground up. AI helped with grammatical corrections for in-game text, which were then carefully reviewed and adjusted by hand. We only consider AI to be a supportive tool. Every detail is meticulously crafted with human intent, as our creative process is still firmly anchored in manual craftsmanship. So basically, what they're saying there is yes, they used AI, but they only used it to refine a few things. They made everything themselves that they put in the game, but they used AI to refine or check for spelling. But even then, they double checked it afterwards to make sure that everything was above board, you know? Which is the proper way to use AI. So there you go. Augie, that is how AI should be used, as a tool, not as a replacement. Exactly, yes. But yeah, mixtape. I really, really want this game. It does look really good. 3 friends embark on one final adventure. I like the art style as well. They've definitely made their own art style here, but it gives off huge Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, and Life is Strange vibes. It just does, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I am what? How is that on my wish list? I am 100% looking forward to playing this game once I am able to get it. You know. But yeah, right now, if we go to my Steam library, right now I am playing Librarian and Mini Settlers. Those are the 2 games that I'm playing right now. I'm also delved into Until Then, which is a really nice visual novel, but it's a bit of a long one. You have to play multiple times through the game in order to finish it. You play through once, and then you play it again, and different things happen, so it's kind of like a new game plus. And it's all part of the story, and all part of actually the first time playing it through, if that makes any sense. It's weird, but it's a really good game. But yeah, so Librarian and Mini Settlers is what I play in the evenings before I go to bed to help my brain relax. Until Then is I usually play that like on the weekends. And I've also been playing a little bit of Like a Dragon Gaiden and Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. But these 2 are my newest ones that I've been delving into. Mini Settlers is a pretty good game. It's a bit... The difficulty ramps up very, very quickly with Mini Settlers, but it is a nice, relaxing game, especially if you like your city builders and Satisfactory style, you know, factory type games. I do recommend. McLeod, you liked mixtape, but it made you a little dizzy. Ooh, that's not good. Was it just because of all the fast movements in the game? I have to admit, I turn off motion blur effects, and that helps me out a lot. Augie, have I ever played Artful Escape? That's a good question. Hold on. Alright, so it's not in my Steam library. It's on my wish list. It is on my wish list, so yeah, I haven't played it, but I think I played the demo quite a while back when it was on, when it was a thing. So that's probably how it's on my wish list. But yeah, it's on my wish list. I will get it eventually, probably. I have 300 games on my wish list right now. It's just It's the same devs that did Mixtape. Okay, that's cool. McLeod, you were lurking in bed without your glasses, so you thought it best not to chat. Ah. Jeeves, motion blur is a nightmare. Doing the same thing. Yeah, exactly. I always turn off motion blur. Motion blur and head bobbing. Those, I always go into the settings, and if there's settings to toggle them off, I always do it. It's just so annoying otherwise. Okay, my friends, let us continue, shall we, with our Sims. And our work, because our timer went off a while back, and I completely blanked it out. We were talking about games, you know. James, on top of that, motion blur is very performance expensive. Yeah, it definitely is. And if you don't have a very good graphics card, it's just, you're better off without it. Seriously. All right, my friends, 20 minutes on the clock, and let's get to work. I'll catch up with you all after our focus session. I'm gonna start writing my book now. Let's go. That was the sound of gnomes moving around. Who's got the gnome illness? Also, we have finished our second focus session of the day. Welcome in, everyone. Astana, welcome in. Glad to see you. You're gonna doze off for a while longer. I don't blame you. I wish I could. Unfortunately, I got things that need to be doing, like this book. I gotta write this book. I'm getting there though. I've got a little bit. I've typed up a page today. I have typed up one page. But you know, it's more than I had before my live stream started. So I'm gonna count it as a win. And Iwoki, yeah, try. I can completely understand where your student's coming from, because when you're that young, figuring out what you want to do is hard. You know, you're not used to making that type of decision for yourself, and it takes a while, you know, to build up that self confidence. It really does, and some people never do. Some people never get there, but I'm sure with your student can get there, especially with you backing their corner. So. Augie, don't remind you about writing books. And Jeeves, you've put in for some leave. Nice. Good job. Very, very good job, Jeeves. I hope you get the days off. But yeah, what always helps me, or what used to help me, Iwaki, when I was, you know, like that young, back when I was a teenager, was you take your options. So you've got, okay, well, I can do this, or I can do this. And you put each one as the head of a table, and you put two columns, pros versus cons. So what is good about this choice? You know, if I chose this, what would be good about choosing this? And then what are the cons if I chose this decision? You know, like maybe the decision means that you can't take the class that you want to take, or maybe the decision means that you'll have an extra year of college that you have to do because you have to take more classes, you know, and so on and so forth. So listing all of those, and then that way it gives you a really clear vision of what the consequences, good and bad, of each decision might be. And that can help you make a final decision. So you can always see if that would help with that particular student. Jeeves, you will get the days off. Nice. Very good. Okay, so shall we? I'm gonna pause the game. No. I don't want Jeeves to make grilled food. Although I'm hungry, and grilled food does sound really good right now. I'm just saying. However, Jeeves, you need to craft a large lumberjack sculpture, please. You need to make a masterpiece sculpture, dude. You got to do it. It's your wish. It's your wish to Oh wait. Never mind. Nope, cancel that. Cancel that. You've already done it. Okay. Never mind. Jeeves has already done it. You wanna cast 30 spells. That we can do. Okay. It's fine. What spells can you do? That's what we're doing, by the way, everyone, is we're trying to help each sim navigate their soul journey. So during our breaks, and at the beginning of each thing. Oh wait, no, that's not magic. Yeah. beginning of each whatchamacallit, break, that's it. I've been going through and figuring out what we can do as far as, you know, doing their soul's journey. Well, we'll get there. Let's see. Magic, spells. Nah, we don't want to copy pasto anything because that would just be boring. And I also don't want to inferniate anything because, again, we don't want to kill off anything. So, you know. What about this dead plant? Can we do anything magical with this dead plant? No. No, we cannot. That sucks. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Augie. Sorry, I had to catch up there. Augie, you guys seen the student has this insecurity and is conflicted about what she wants to do. Being direct in her strengths will be a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I was the same way when I was a teenager. Actually, I was the same way up until like a few years ago. I've always been an insecure person, and it takes a very long time to work through your insecurities and build up the self-confidence that you need to do things, which is why I didn't start a YouTube channel before I hit 30. It's why I didn't start live streaming until a couple of years after I started transitioning, you know? Because I just had all those insecurities and lack of self-confidence. Astana, yesterday you found out the expensive but good coffee was on sale, so you got that instead of your usual. Nice. I do love treating yourself, especially when said treat is on sale. I definitely 100% agree with doing that. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? We got a bunch of food that needs to go in the refrigerator. Can I? That's a masterpiece. Can we do magic? Oh, we can inferniate the masterpiece. Somehow I don't think that we want to catch fire to things. You know, I'm just gonna put that out there. Setting fire to things is probably not a good idea. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. But we do have a masterpiece, so we haven't had a masterpiece in a good long while. So I'll just plop that there. And where's the frame? Oh, there we go. Put the frame on there. Ewoki, it's a little bit of this, but also a bit of wanting a quick fix without doing any of the work for a fix. Ah, yeah. Typical, very, very typical teenage mentality there. Astana, Jacob's Dow Egbert's coffee. Oh, that is good coffee. That is definitely good coffee. I have to admit, though, I don't tend to buy that coffee very often. Mainly because, you know, I just tend to like the coffee that I get from this little indie place at Kirkgate Market. So I'm a bit weird like that. You know, I find something that I really like, and so I tend to stick with it. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything that's broken or anything that Rob Bobson can magic? Sean, will you please stop freezing to death? We don't need an entire household full of ghosts. I'm just saying, it is not your time yet, dude. Please go and get warm. Why are you in your skivvies? He's going back outside, isn't he? He's going back outside. He's doing it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Asana Indie Coffee sounds very interesting. Does that No. No umlauts. No umlauts in Indie. Okay, he's getting warm by the fire. That at least is a good thing. But you know, wearing winter cold weather clothing would probably be a better idea than trying to get warm at the fire. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He's gonna die. He is gonna end up dying. Alright, do Repario on that, please. That'll bring him up a little bit. Can we do any magic on Sean? Offer Rite of Ascension. Wait, what? What is Rite of Ascension? Is that where you can make people, turn people into magic users? Hold on. Sims 4. Rite of Ascension. Yeah. It's turning a sim into a spellcaster. Yeah. Okay. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We can scrubberoo them though. Let's scrubberoo Sean, because you know why not? That'll get Jeebs's spellcaster spells a bit higher. Alright, he only needs to do 5 more, and it'll be done with that. Sean really needs to get dressed, but we said that we're not going to interrupt. You know, if they're too stupid to, if our Sims are too stupid to wear warm clothing in winter, that's on them. That is 100% on them. Hi, Optine. Do we not need a household full of ghosts? Because you have bad news about where this is heading. How you doing, Optane? Glad to see ya. Asana, you couldn't tell when you wrote because you're not wearing glasses. Ah, yes. No umlauts. Augie, surely you become a god. And yeah, Optane, you've definitely missed out on some great conversations this morning. You're looking at a site for budgie smugglers, so yeah. But yeah, we're gonna make that I'm gonna have a charity donation live stream in August to help celebrate my birthday, you know, around my birthday, and I'm gonna make that one of the donation goals. So there you go. I'm sure we can do it, right? It'll be fun. Right, Fleur's soul journey. She wants to go fishing. Is there any place, because for some reason the pond does not work for fishing. There should be fish in this pond, and we should be able to fish, but for some reason, no one can fish here. Which is weird because, you know, there's definitely a fishing sign there. Okay, maybe if I put the sign in water, then it'll work, right? That's how it works, right? All right, maybe if we do that. And put the sign in water, it'll work. Let's see. Nope, still manage fish in pond, and we still can't go fishing. The pond has been this is just mad. Look at that. There's fish in this pond. There is definitely fish in the pond. But for some reason, it will not let me go fishing. So I think if Shaz wants to become a fisher, then we need to find a different place for her to go fishing at. Let me just take a look around here. Can we fish in the water here? Yes, we can. She can examine water. There we go. We'll have her unless the game is bugged and none of our Sims can actually go fishing. For whatever reason. It happens. It happens. So, Optane, are you tempted by any of those budgie smugglers? Which one's your favorite so far? Just, asking for no real reason. Right, I want to make sure that Fleur gets over here before we... Oh, there we go. Before we actually do anything. So she is examining the water. Can she actually swim? She can fish. Oh, yep, she can fish. But she's only given the option to fish with other people, which is weird. Very, very weird. Angle for big catch. That is what she wants to do. She wants to angle for a big catch. I honestly, I'm thinking that let's fish with Sean for a bit. But yeah, I'm thinking that it's 100% fishing is bugged out in this world a bit. Oh, she's singing. Come on, fish. Quit singing and fish. Trying to get her to fish and she's singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star instead. Oh my goodness. Opting, nothing really stood out, but the site was lagging pretty badly, so you didn't spend much time on it. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Stop singing songs. Go fishing. Fish. Oh, he can fish. Is it just that ghosts can't fish? Can ghosts in The Sims 4 not fish? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Let's follow Opting around, then. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to look that up, because that is just so weird that it doesn't look like, that ghosts can't fish. Is that a hype? Hype, hype, hype. All the hype. All the hype all the time. Okay, my friends, let's get the timer going. We have 20 minutes on the clock. If you are new here, this is what we do on the channel every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 20 minutes of focus session, 15 minutes of chatting and having fun before we get back to work. So let's continue with our third focus session of the morning and get more work done. And I'll catch up with you all after the 20 minutes.
Barsba Hersenoi. Woohoo! A Mookie Groba. Arben Dufour. Cosy shit.
All right, my friends, that is our third focus session done for this morning. Augie, facepalm, but you secretly love the dad jokes. We all love dad jokes. Anyone who says that they don't love dad jokes is lying. Even if they mean it, they're lying to themselves. Because everyone loves a good dad joke. I'm just saying. You know, I'm just 100% just saying it. Okay, let's see. Cody is almost at his finding purpose. That's good. Rob, how are you? You're at the same point. Fleur is just standing there, absolutely bored, because she should be, you know, fishing, but for some reason, she can't fish. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send her home. No idea why my ghost sims can't fish, but there you go. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll just see if she can come up with another goal. Unfinished business. Let's write goal from category, and let's try I want success again and see what she can come up with this time. Opting is doing okay. We're still knitting. Got to get up to knitting level 10. So let's just keep going. You made some mismatched socks, Opting. Good job. You're too uncomfortable. You are too uncomfortable to knit right now. Let's do something for your sim that will make them more comfortable. Oh, you're already doing it. Okay, fine. Fantastic. Oh, no, wait, you're cleaning. That is not what is meant. Take a mud bath. Take a mud bath. Get rid of the uncomfortableness. You'll be fine. Okay. Augie, how are you doing? Augie is up to the making headway. That's good. What do you want? You want to handcraft the perfect punchline. Reach comedy level 10. How is your comedy level? Your comedy level is currently Okay. Let's get your comedy level up, shall we? Read comedy level 1. That should help you get your comedy level up. Your mischief level is at level 10. But we don't want that. We want comedy. There you are. Your comedy is you're at level 2. So you're doing okay there, but you know, you can definitely improve your comedy level. So we'll have you read that book. That'll help. Asana telling dad jokes can surely increase your comedy levels. I'm sure it can. Augie needs to tell more dad jokes. That confirmed. Yes. Let's see. Sean wants to sculpt the greatest sculpture ever made. Again. Okay. No, that's just an excellent sculpture. So we'll sell that. You have to make a masterpiece, is what Sean needs. Sean needs to make a masterpiece sculpture in order to get the greatest sculpture ever made thing. All right, so let's do it again. Let's craft a sculpture, and let's go with a large bear this time. Maybe I'll have more luck making a bear sculpture than a lumberjack sculpture, you know? And Astana has brewed coffee. Nice. We all love a good bit of coffee, right? Alright, so Muir wants to reach level 10 fitness skill. Alright, so what are we at currently in fitness for Muir? Okay, Muir is at level 10 fitness, so where is Muir? Right, we need to do... Hold on, what is it saying here that we need to do for Muir? Okay, okay, bask in my fitness glory. Oh, a mirror. All right, we need to head to a mirror and bask in our fitness glory. Luckily, there's a mirror right here, so here we are. Bask in your fitness glory. Do it, mirror. You bask in your fitness glory. Preen yourself in the mirror. Do a little bit of... Yeah, that's it. Pose. Show off those muscles. Astana, that's freaky. Does Discord increase saturation on photos or something? Quite possibly. Why? What's happened? Did you take a post a photo? Oh wow, that's a bright photo. And also, coffee. Nice. I hope you enjoy your coffee. Jeebs, that is very red. It is, isn't it? Just like red in your face. Hey Ace, how you doing? Glad to see ya. I'm doing just fine, thank you. How are you doing? Right, let's see. What do we need to do? No, Astana, definitely marketing. Red is a very yeah, that is very true. That is definitely true. It's like any bright color. But red is definitely like an in-your-face color, you know? You will see red. You'll notice something that has red packaging a lot sooner than you'll notice something that has like blue packaging, for example. Red, it's because we've been trained over the, through our lives to react to red. Red means stop, pay attention. So yeah, companies take advantage of that that societal training. And she's like punch you in the face with yeah, very well oxygenated blood. You have to love it. Hold on. Ace, okay. YouTube auto translate is not translating that. Do you by any chance speak English? I love auto translate. The auto translate feature that YouTube has put in, but for some reason that one sentence is not auto translating. So let me see if I can head over to Google and get it to translate. So no, what I do, Acer, is YouTube has its own auto translation, which is how I'm able to read what you're or understand what you're saying. In most cases, for some reason, your last one is auto translates just like what? It happens though. It's fine. Um, Jeeves, you will very much pay attention to Friel Kotos Frokust Cafe original now. 100%. Opt-in red is also fruit, which is why we can see it. There is no selective advantage from many other types of mammals, which is why your dog can't see red, but the orangutans can. I mean, true. You're more likely to see a red fruit than a green fruit. Like a red apple versus a green apple. Definitely makes sense there. Astana means breakfast. Frokost Cafe means breakfast coffee. Okay. I do like a good breakfast coffee. They tend to be a stronger, what's it called? They tend to be a stronger stronger brew. Heavier, robust roast, if you will. Right, so what else does Mira want to do? Oh, we still want to do papercraft. So why is there a fire? What? Why? Who? Where? Fire? Where is fire? Why is fire? Oh. It's fine. It's just someone burned down the grill again. It's all good. I'll just have Jeeves fix that. Opting, that makes froken sense. Oh, Opting. So bad, Opting. Augie, it wasn't you. You didn't start it. Are we certain? Are we certain that we didn't start it? Acer, I have no idea who Ella is. We do not have an Ella either on Twitch or over here in our Work With Me house. Okay, so let's see who, what. Jeeves is getting there with being a spellcaster. You know, we're doing all right. What else can we do? I think that's pretty much it. Muir's taking a shower because reasons. Who knows? I'm sure Muir will be fine. But we do need to make another paper craft. So let's see. Let's craft a papier mâché plant. We can do, let's do a purple and blue striped pot with cactus and succulents. We got to get Muir up to level 10. Level 10 in papercraft. Currently, Muir is at level 2. So, you know, Muir's got a ways to go for that wish. Augie, are you doing Google Translate as well? The same. And Acer, I am doing it just fine, thank you. How are you doing? Augie's asking if you played The Sims. See, I can tell that's what that says, because I'm smart, or something. I don't freaking know. Asana, you like that? German has eating breakfast as one verb. Jeeves, if you spoke very, very slowly, you could understand a little Norwegian. Ooh, really? So, frokost is breakfast. Your brain is making links to German. Ah. I mean, you know, there. I'm sure you could pick it up, Jeeves. You probably could pick up Norwegian after a while. Just have to immerse yourself in the language. And there you go. Right, my friends, we have finished with our break. I'm going to save our game. And it is lunchtime. So, need to say special thank you to Recrimson and Mahalo Sims 2026 for the follows over on Twitch. If you're over on YouTube and you haven't followed the channel, please do so just by hitting that subscribe button. And we will be back in 1 hour and 50 minutes from now with our afternoon Work With Me live stream. More Sims in the background, getting more work done. We can do it. And I am so hungry. I'm definitely going to get something to eat for lunch. And I'm also going to go and walk my afternoon 5,000 steps. So, gotta get those steps in, you know? But my friends, I will see you in 1 hour, 15 minutes, 2 p.m. UK time. Jeeves, it is that time of day, but until we meet up after lunch, please enjoy your lunch, stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay awesome. I'll see you in a bit.